How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my original room. But sadly, this house is getting sold, and this all has to be reverted back to white walls and all the mysteries behind it. There's many holes. I couldn't even tell you how many. I would have to guess around 7. Mainly from drinking too much liquor, which I don't really do anymore, stick to beer, and then a couple from being angry, but sadly none of them were on film, even though they all could have been on film. So yeah, there's holes everywhere, but this is like 20 years of memories here, at least. We were out of here, we were in Philly for like a year, and then we lived with Emily for a year, but we've been here for the last like 6 months to almost a year. Until our little house is finished, we'll be in here, so. But over the next few days, it's all getting taken down and going to be divided into sentimental value, trash, and tax. So I honestly don't know where to start, but I even want to save like my favorite stickers and everything. We'll start with this, I guess, honestly. Stahlberger Street. It's a saver. Easy save. This picture, as much as I like it, it's too messed up to go on. It had 10 years there at least. That'll be a goner.
Can we just show the dust that formed behind that?
Yeah, there's dust. So let's see this. My glow in the dark. These are some of my glow in the dark packs from the ceiling. Really has no sentimental value to me. Trash it. Even like I save everything. Like I'm not a hoarder. I'm a collector. Like this is just a cool little thing I've saved. But trash. Green Goddess Collective, City of Los Angeles. What's the opening legally since? Oh, this was a palm tree. This has made it a few different houses, I think. This made it to Philly, maybe. So save that pin. I kind of like the palm tree. We're gonna keep it.
We might need it for something.
You never know. All right. This literally is a rail in Philly. And I found it last week by accident. A road was closed and I had to go through a park in the ghetto. This rail was in the middle of that park. It's pretty big. Here's Ed Duff doing a front nose blunt. And then a shot on a giant wall in the back. We're going to keep that just because it's been to the spot. Golden Monkey. I mean, I can get this anywhere. But Gold Monkey. Oh, shoot. Got the beer tattooed to my body. It's a great beer. I don't even really like it that much anymore, but I had a phase where I did. Trash. Okay, this I actually drew it like 2 weeks ago, so we'll keep that. I want to start drawing more. Maybe. This Chase Webb picture is one of my favorites. This kid is now one of the top skateboarders there is, and this is him at 7 years old, so we're gonna hang on to that one. What do we got behind it? Oh, we got Garden State mushrooms. Check them out. They make gourmet mushrooms locally. And we met the kid because he actually came here and he found a 25-pound chicken of the woods in our woods that he's seen, and he bought it off us for $80. He gave us his card, said he'll give us some free gourmet mushrooms, and he was really cool. So check him out. Check out his mushrooms. Another beer I really liked, but it's not enough to really save the label. What is this? This was from a concert. Sun Array. I'm not even sure of any of those bands. I'm not even sure why I put this here. We'll trash it. Shane Cross, I'm not throwing away anything of Shane Cross. I actually want to reorder this Trans World Magazine 2007 edition. The year he died and the year he had a big interview. Try flipping that. Oh, on the back is also, it's Jaws, Stale Fishing El Toro. Saving it. This is just an Andrew Reynolds ad. It's pretty sick, but there's no need to save this one. Actually, I am going to save this for the reason of Andrew Reynolds just got put on Vans, and he was on America his whole life, and he's no longer on America, so I guess I'll save the Andrew Reynolds America ads. Why not? Tom Asta from Philly, so good. Back Nose Blunt. Road Less Traveled is a great DVD.
How long has that been up there?
I'll hang on to that one. That one's only like 5 years. It's not. The real serious section are, this is where I first started postering. So there's some very old posters there, and over here is like 3 layers. But there was a time period where Emily went in here and started taking off everything lower than this. So
the baby couldn't eat the tax.
Yeah, so the baby couldn't eat the tax. Some of the lower stuff got taken off without my permission a while ago.
So the baby didn't eat the tax,
All right.
yeah.
We got We could throw this out, agave, nectar, blue moon. I don't even really like blue moon that much anymore, but I had a time where I really did. This one. So this is going to be a very long video, so it might end up being split into 2 or 3 parts. I don't know if I'm going to just do like some time lapses. I don't know how I'm going to do the whole thing because I don't know how long it's going to take us, honestly, and this is just the first day. So maybe I'll upload it in 3 different parts, or maybe I'll make one really long video. I really don't know at this point. I'm not even sure who's doing this 50 here.
It's so funny, like, you take the tack off and it's still just stuck to the wall. It's been there for so long.
Oscar Meza. I'm not even sure who that is. I drew this. Oh my god, this was on a white piece of paper. I don't even know what job I was working, but labor ready. What job was this? Maybe I was working at Domino's. Maybe I was working at a liquor store. I don't know, but I didn't date it. Oh, work is. I don't know. Work is. I must have done it at work. This frog, I think it was like from a birthday card or something. I really don't know. I don't know why I saved it either, but
Well, you don't want it?
I don't want it. No sentimental value. Pyrology stickers, I'm gonna keep those. We got Stevie Perez with the kick front feeble, just such a sick trick. I'm gonna keep that sequence just because of how much I like the trick. We got Ellington doing a frontside flip, it looks like. That's a little beat up. Not gonna hang. This was my good friend Rye Burks. He just painted this. Anything he paints is pretty cool. That's who did this deer shroom, the original painting. He says, "Come as friends, leave as family." And it's 2 great white sharks. Pretty cool. I'm gonna hang that up somewhere. Definitely hanging on to it. All right, here we go. Here's the first hole I remember. We'll get a hole counter on the bottom of the videos at some point. Yep, there she is. First hole. Pretty sure I just punched it being bored, but I don't remember why I punched that one. Bane. I used to listen to this band back in high school. It's from who knows what year, but oh god, it's not coming off very easy.
Well, this door obviously
We'll come back for that
needs
one,
to be
yeah.
replaced, hon.
Yeah, I think so. I got this at a trade show, like when I was working pyrology. I bought this off the artist. What was his name? Vincent Gordon. I bought 3 of his prints. Kind of messed this one up. I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, it's Vincent Gordon print. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this up here. This was one of my favorite spots to skate. Right when I got my driver's license at like 16 years old, I would go here 3 or 4 times a week. It was the Chemical Plant in Woodbury. They had a whole skate park with handrails, boxes, ledges, drops, everything you can imagine. Just you follow train tracks for like 20 minutes and it's just in the middle of woods at a burnt down chemical plant. But it was such a good spot. Skated it probably 1,000 times in a couple years. Shad. This is when a Shad was really taking over. Might have been when he was Skater of the Year. Huge nollie front here. I like it, I like it. Got this moose ad. Kickback tail V heel out. That's ridiculous. Would like to keep that one. Moose doesn't really he's not really doing it too much. He got hurt. And then like he never really made a big comeback, but he still skates. He just isn't insane anymore. But that's such a good trick. Gotta keep that one. Julian Davidson with the fakie flip. This is his ender. The element video. Gigantic fakie flip. I don't know. I like that one. I'm gonna keep it. This one made it to like 3 or 4 different houses that I lived in, so we'll just keep that. This whole like calendar that I got, I kept. It's been on so many different walls, but
It looks like you, that's fine.
yeah, it does look like me. Ninja Turtles, obvious. Here's I. This was the guy who did the shark painting I was just showing you. He made this sticker and we were putting them everywhere. He had hundreds of them, all different colorways. Just I, EYE. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do with all my stickers. I might start putting them here. Definitely gonna put them on something I'm gonna keep. I might put them on a painting, or I might put them on this green shelf. What is this? This is like a picture, like this is like what's it called? The movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I'm gonna keep that. Right, these are some of my last tapes that I filmed when I filmed tape before I moved to HD. How does that come off the wall? I'm not sure how it's in the... Oh, I nailed it in. It's literally nailed in. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Well, then there's a nail right on the left-hand side.
Got it. So, we got everywhere from, let's see, it's 2014, it's 2012, 2015. So this is like footage from 2012 into 2015. Then I have another box of like close to like, I don't know, like close to 200 of these tapes from like a long time ago. For now, I'll put them in here, but they might end up making it in a different box somewhere else.
He's not making it?
I mean, he went pro, but... Oh, no, he's not making it. Sorry, Trevor Colden. This Chase Webb photo, though, same kid that was 7 years old, 15, or grinding the rails now. This is him at like 14 or 15. He's like 20 now, but he's grinding a gigantic rails at 14 years old. This is definitely 100% saving it. This little message to Emily. It's kind of recent. What should we do? Keep it?
Keep it.
Take out this Gap crook.
Whoa. Does that give you anxiety?
Not yet. It is crazy looking. Seek, not a real company anymore. I think it was Josh Kalis's brand. They didn't last very long that I remember. Richta. Honestly don't know if Richta's still around. I feel like they are. They're a huge company. 411. They used to do video magazines like every month. Or it was 1 month or week, but I had like one of their first ones where it's over in my skate video section, but it was a video magazine they come out with once a month, I believe, and it was all different, like all different skaters, all different things. But it was a really cool video series that they did for I think at least 50 or 60 different ones. Volcom. Then got an Ant Wash Art original. Super sick when he was more neo-traditional. Happy to have one of his original prints. Want to keep that's definitely getting hung up no matter what. So we got my Minty. And I got my Minty Pickaxe. I love this thing. I think it's so sick. My sister painted me this. It's moved into every house I've lived in. My Love Park mushroom paste. Love this. Now this is where it's gonna get crazy. Where it's gonna get very old. We'll start over here. We got. See, there's hole number 2 popped up. That's one of the crazier holes that I remember. I'm saving this Beatles tag. I don't know why. Don't know where I got this, but I still really like it. Oh, same. This is from that calendar that I have tons of. Oh, shit. Ow. Let's Live. My favorite skate videos. Maybe about Shane Cross. Got it tattooed on my knuckles. Got it tattooed right here. Definitely saving this. Oh my god, it had so many tacks on it. This has been tacked up so many times, this little piece. Like, there's holes throughout the whole thing. Naja. On backsmithing. Big 18 rail. This is a rail where he completely ate shit in his one part and landed like on his head and was completely fine. He completely ate shit down this rail and nothing happened to him. We're gonna save that. A little peace sign leaf. Always like this. I think it was like it could be a necklace. Might have to bring the necklace back, but when I skate with this, it's so sharp that like if I fall wrong, it can jab you in the chest. Put that in the tack folder with the pin or with the rig, I guess. Got Luigi's Mansion. This doesn't have to come with me, but got my friend Will's little brother's high school or middle school picture here. 2014. Thrasher, 30 years. Trash it. Cuphead. Such a good game, so hard. Don't deal with the devil. Go skate every time I order. Most of my boards are from Skate Warehouse. They always give you these stickers. Support your local growers, Organica.
Oh, it's sticky?
It's got a little bit of life to it. Let's see if I can. Got my Ant Wash sticker right here. Zero Girl. Grandma Tattoo, where I got a lot of my tattoos done. Alright, we got David Gravette, one of my favorite skaters. Always doing big rails. He's sick. I'm gonna hang on to this one.
What's in this hole? Can you see anything?
So this hole was, I used to have my bed right here. Long ways. So the bed started here, And it ended like right here. And then one day I was so drunk, I think Dan was sleeping on the bed, and I jumped from right here, like right here, and dove over his head, and I punched a hole through the wall all the way to my shoulder from like 7 feet away. I remember I was like way in there like this when I did it, and I was just so drunk. And then I kind of wish it was on film because it was probably insane to even watch. But that's how that one got made.
That was your whole arm in there?
My whole arm all the way to my shoulder was in there. And that was just literally for no reason, but I was too drunk. I think the same night I took my iPhone and I smashed it across his door into 100 pieces for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Had to get a new one like the week after. Tom Penny. This dude hasn't had clips in like, since like the second flip video came out. But he used to be like one of the best for switch frontside flips, and he had a really good style. Tom Penny was sick. I'm gonna save this one. Oh, and S. This company went out of business, came back. I think they're still kicking. This is Emily's. We both did like the same thing when we lived in Philly. Had this crazy coloring book.
We did a time lapse of it for YouTube.
Yeah, we did a time lapse of this actually. If you want to check that video out, it's somewhere in the past, 2017 time period. Got Dustin Dolan in Australia doing a crook. He's super sick. But we're gonna take that one down. Yeah, this is an original right here. This has been up there for. Whew, I really wish I knew how long. But some of these got taken down and rotated out, but there's still some originals from. This was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. When this happened, Dakota, he front Smith this, and just getting through that little kink is impossible. And how the fuck you got it from all the way up there? But this is a little too messed up. The side that I can't see it. Up here, Jamie Thomas is like. Summer once pointed at this picture and thought it was me. It's Jamie Thomas. He's like 45 now. It's a really young picture of him. David Gravett, humongous front 5.0. Like I said, he does a lot of huge rails. He's just known for it. Humongous front 5.0. I was on a King of the Road video. Or during a King of the Road.
Oh, hole number 3.
Oh. This hole, I don't know how it got there. So. Yeah, so this one's up pretty high. I don't know what I'd be doing punching a hole this high up here. I really don't know. So that one, dude, I don't even got a clue on how that got there. Doom. Super fun game, yeah. Heat metal, I honestly don't know what that is. I don't know if that's bearings or wheels. I'm guessing that's a bearing company. Some bears. Satisfying bears. Oh, we got a super old Eric Ellington. This is actually weird. This Transworld was made with different paper than the other one. It's more like, this might have been like a, I don't know, like best of edition. Alright, Rick and Morty is obviously the shit. If you don't know that, then you're living under a rock.
There's still a time.
Season 4 was so good. If you haven't seen Season 4, so good. I liked it better than Season 3. But this will always be put up, no matter what. Rick and Morty for life. I like this ad just because I'm not going to keep it, but this is for Creeper Trucks. Their thing was like they had glow-in-the-dark edition ones. Like they had this red one, but in glow-in-the-dark. I always wanted them, but I never got them. They went out of business shortly after. So did like another company called Monster Trucks, but I always wanted the glow-in-the-dark ones. Who is this? Jesse Van Rowe. Is that a dude or a girl? I honestly don't know. This is a funny one. This is a John Lennon shirt. Is this the John? No, this isn't even. I thought this was my Jimi Hendrix shirt that I let my friend wear for like half hour, and he got into an argument with his girlfriend, and she ripped it off his body in half. But that was a different shirt, so don't mind that story. I don't know how I got this John Lennon shirt. Literally, this wall hasn't been white in
It's not white.
15 years. I mean, it's not white, but this poster, like, all right, Neil Mims. I guarantee you no one's even heard of him. He rides for, I think there's a World Industries ad. World Industries isn't around anymore. Neil Mims was pretty old in this picture, and I put this up probably around somewhere between 2001 and 2003. This was a gigantic poster. I don't remember, where would I even get a poster this big? It wasn't a Transworld magazine, but it's easily the biggest poster I have up. of this crazy board slide. Like, if someone's board sliding this in 2003, this is like someone would still use this today. Like, that is very sharp. These kinks are really hard to hit. It's high.
Is it a save?
I don't know, honestly. It's so beat up, but
Only
I'm gonna
one
roll it
ball.
up and save it. But that's a cool one. That's a really cool picture. Why would I not? Yeah, there's no way I'm throwing that out.
Look at the back.
Oh shit! This is actually a throwback. This will tell you the year probably. Look, this company's not even in business, and look at all their products.
Sheckler.
This is when Sheckler was like
baby.
10 or 11 years old here. The whole team is like people you won't even know. Sluggo, Ringstorm, Crumb. I did have this video though, and that was crazy. I would say the year somewhere around here, but we gotta move on. We got Dying to Live ad with Ryan Smith. Dying to Live was like one of the most inspirational videos growing up. It was like Dying to Live, Flip Sorry, In Bloom. These were all some of my first like banger videos. The Dying to Live especially, it's got at least 1,000 views in it for me. I've seen it so many times. And that skull, Zero is still the company I like the most deck-wise, but 2002. This is 2002. It's 2020 right now. This has been up there for 18 years. And I guarantee you this is not even close to being the oldest picture. 18 years that was there. Holy shit. Guilty was a video by Shorty Skateboards, which are no longer around. I have this video, it's amazing. Audio, no longer around. They were a big shoe company when I started skating. Blind Skateboards, you'll see their boards at like Zoomies and like discounted stores only, because that's the only place they really sell them. An insanely ancient picture of Andrew Reynolds and Eric Ellington. Definitely saving this. This looks so old. Andrew Reynolds is like 40 now. It's insane. I don't even know whose finger this is, but I've always had this up. This is at least Ed Templeton giving a bloody middle finger. This is been up there for 20 years probably. I'm gonna save both of those, just cause like that just makes me think of my wall, and I remember putting those pictures up. Oh, fuck! And that fucking tack is in the middle of it. This one is, I want to keep this one looking nice because this is a nice one. Ow. We got Arto, sorry.
That's your cord.
The first backlip frost double kink rail. They literally just had a contest on this rail a month and a half ago. Alex Midler kickflip backlip this. He did the same trick with a kickflip in. It's unbelievable that he kickflip backlip this. And this is a backside lip. This is still like one of the best tricks for like 5-10 years. Oh, this is one of the biggest backlips on a kink rail. And now it's kickflipped into, so yeah, Alex Midler is insane. Thunder Trucks. So I probably put this up here back in the day, and to this day, I've only skated Thunder Trucks for like, I don't know how many years now, but Thunder Trucks have been my go-to trucks pretty much for the last 15 years.
Keep that sticker.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. These stickers for now. CCS, they used to sponsor me for like 2 years. I was getting free stuff every month from them. Okay, we got ambiguous clothing. I'm not that serious about this one. Pyrology, we're gonna save any, I want to save any sticker I can, but let's see. Yeah, this is definitely savior. Pyrology glass, worked there for 3 years or so. Jesse made the video of me working there, showing how to work into the glass blower. That was for real. I did that for a while. Rudimentary was a company in Jersey that sponsored me for about 3 years. They'd give me 2 decks or so a month for a few years, and I liked them a lot, but then I really don't know what ended up happening with the company. I stopped talking to the guy, I stopped getting the boards, and I was really more into buying my own boards because of the shape. Security device enclosed. A couple of extra bucks could be floating in your direction. I don't know how long that's been there, and I don't think I got those couple bucks yet, but hopefully soon. Threads and Sleds was the Haddonfield shop that changed its name like 19 times, but while it's called Threads and Sleds is when I was sponsored by them, and they hooked me up for a while. until I got on another shop. But I would love to save this sticker. I actually lied. I wasn't sponsored by Threads and Sleds. I was sponsored when they turned it to Shelter in Haddonfield. Same store, just different name. And that's who sponsored me. Even though it's the same people, they just had a different name. So this green thing is gonna be sweet. I think my little cousin put this on there at one Christmas, like recently. BDM skate was the Brian, I forget his last name personally, Brian Deuster skate contest. The guy, he died, so CIL City had a skate contest for him for like 3 years in a row. And I go there. Well, I went to the first like 3. Yeah, Brian Deuster. He passed away, and then they have a contest for him every year at CIL. I would have saved it, but it was all messed up. Pan pizza. This is when I worked at Domino's. Fuck Domino's. Stupid. Not even real food. The Spitfire sticker is sick. I gotta keep that. Spitfire is actually a wheel company that's still around. I think that's Robbie's trying to skate. Alright, Skateology. Gotta support them. Happy Hour. It's a shade company, like sunglasses. We can keep that.
That's cool.
Keep it right there. Happy Hour. It's nice.
I like that.
Forever's Apparel was my friend who has a son named Evers, and this is his. He made the shirts. My mom's is, or your mom's is bad, or whatever. My mom's.
I like this shirt.
And these are his stickers, and that's his hand. That's his face. I remember he seen it in a video or in a post one time. That is my friend from Philly. He does art. He does haircuts. He does stickers, clothing, a bunch of shit. This is my favorite Pyrology stickers that we came out with. This is the Agua logo. He's a graffiti artist who designed this logo for us. And it's still sticky. That's what I'm talking about.
It's on there.
This thing is looking sweet with all the extra
I
stickers.
know.
Where's this? Like North Jersey kids. Like my friend T Nels is a part of this. And I'm not sure everyone. I'm not even sure who made the logo, but they're cool.
We're losing daylight and it's really
Yeah.
shadowy and dark.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, because I can't even take this one. Alright. Another picture from that calendar I had with the trippiness. Ow, my fingernails. But I like these patterns, so this is another one that's gonna live on to see another room. A lot of these posters that I'm reusing, the ones that I do reuse, are gonna be in the loft area
Yeah.
of our house. So they're not gonna be scattered throughout the house. This is when I wasn't vegan and I worked at the glass blowing job. This is one of my favorite pizza places called Pizza Brain. I love this little sticker skating down the street. Very good pizza, but it's got milk and eggs in it, so I don't eat that anymore. So cool logo.
Party City.
Party City. But like it was like $3 or $4 and I could not resist. Like the scarecrow at certain angles is creepy with his teeth, and at certain angles his mouth is sewn shut, and he's got blood on the pitchfork and he's holding the pitchfork up. It's so sick. I love Halloween stuff, love scarecrows, love pumpkins, weapons and shit. It's super cool. That'll always get hung up. Ripper Crank. He was a huge influence back in the day. Now he's like very old. I don't know really what he does. Something in skateboarding. Oh yeah, he has a new documentary on Viceland that just started recently, where he goes to abandoned buildings and he like skates them and talks about it. So that's what he does. For eye stickers, this is one of my favorite eye sticker combos. The lime green and orange. That was sick. Got Corey Duffel, used to be the big jumper. Now Jaws is the big jumper. But this photo just looks crisp, so we're gonna keep it. Yeah, so we're just getting this. Yeah, they're putting this house up for sale pretty soon, and it's getting painted within the next few weeks to a month. That's why we got a little time to do this, but we got to start now.
And we're gonna be in Florida, so.
And like the ceiling has to get all the residue off and all that. Another thing is, when I first moved here, I had a different ceiling fan. I'd also get very drunk and just like had an obsession with hitting my head into the blades. Then I got an obsession of breaking the blades off, like while they're still moving. I don't know why. Steve-O influenced me, I guess, but jumping into the fan was just so funny to do, and I don't know why. This is a painting by my friend Steve Gandy. He gave it to me for my 28th birthday. It's like the bear from Enjoy Skateboards, and he tie-dyed it up for me all nice. We'll hang on to that, even though we didn't sign it. We got this. Be a hero, not a zero. Don't do drugs. Had this here for a long time. Drugs are stupid. Pretty much all the medical industry is stupid. And they supply you with the drugs, so. Galaxies and planets, and the rest is just flowers and trippiness. It's so cool. I could frame this one. I might frame some of these. I don't know. Got a peace sign, pink peace. Oh my god, did I super glue this shit on there? We got a. I'm not even sure who framed this, but this is a picture of me doing a backsmith on a spot that's no longer there. It's in Philly. It's Philly in the background.
You know your mom did that.
Yeah. This picture was actually taken by a photographer in Bridgeton, and a company in Pennsylvania used this picture as an ad for a skateboard contest, and they never even told me or let me know, but my friend sent me a picture that had like all the different details about the contest written like right here, and it was cool. So I don't know why the picture's not even that great, but I just gotta say, this is sick. Fun, one of the funnest games. Like a little indie game. What's it called? Little Nightmares. So fun. Just a creepy little game based off the designer of the game's actual nightmares. He based the game off his own nightmares. And you're just this little girl, this little like mushroom-headed character, and there's all these little mushroom like.
It's really dark.
Like little rats and like creepiness. Like look at their faces. Like these like giant pig-looking people are trying to hunt and kill you, and you have no weapons. All you are is very tiny, so you can hide and climb up stuff. But if you haven't played this game, it's really short but really fun. I'll totally check it out. Little Nightmares. I got the limited edition. Right when it first came out, they had a few that were in this. Summer grabs it and rips it, so now it's a messed up edition. But yeah, it comes with the little character. She has her little flame. You literally just have a lighter, and that's how you see around. So fun. I'm so happy I got this copy, but it's a little messed up. Oh yeah, Leo doing a big front for evil. Another big inspiration growing up. Leo Romero's always been sick. I've only skated his shoes, and I've only skated his shoes for probably my last 40 to maybe 40 pairs of shoes. So I would say the last, I don't know how many years, but it's been a solid 7 to 10 years of only wearing his Leo Romero lace shoe. It's a very affordable shoe, very like basic shoe, but so comfortable and great for board feel. We're gonna save Leo here. I don't know what I ordered, but there's a shop called hippieshop.com. I'm assuming it was a tie-dye related purchase, but I don't know when or where I put that there. I don't know when and I don't know where. Brandon Westgate, this is him at age 15 years old. He's been professional for I don't know how many years. And this is the Spectrum around Philadelphia. I did a couple tricks on it. I did a front Smith and a front nose grind on it, but it's no longer there. They tore it down years and years ago, like at least 5 years ago they took this rail out of the ground. Can't believe he's only 15 here. I would love to hang on to this. Still gonna keep it. Still gonna keep it because the rail don't even exist. Oh my god, none of this exists. So this is City Hall back in the day when they had the curved ledges. Before they redid City Hall, they also did this a good 5-10 years ago. They had the best curved ledges into the 5 stair and the 6 stairs. Such a good spot. I'm keeping this. No longer there. And then they skate-proofed these for a few years, and the skaters kept filling in the gaps. Skate More was a video that came out when I was younger. That was really, really sick. I watched it a million times. I have it on DVD. But I went to the premiere actually to see that one live. We got, so this is a Threads and Sleds ad, which Threads and Sleds turned into
Shelter?
No, turned into the other one. Whatever the other shop is called. But this was the first name of it, before it was Shelter and before it was the other one. Alright, but so this rail is in New Jersey, and I've paid $1,800 for that rail because I skated it, and there was a ball at the end of it, and we like broke the ball off so we could skate the rail. And there was 4 of us there that day, but I was the only one who was 18. The rest of my friends were under 18. And then a cop came, said I was fine. A couple months later, I got a criminal mischief charge in the mail, and I ended up to pay like $800 for a lawyer, over $1,000 for the ticket, and now I personally own this rail. Even though I'm not allowed to skate it, I paid for it. So we're saving that one. Ooh, we got Pat Burke. He is super sick. I used to always watch him growing up. He's not much difference in age than me. He's 18 in this photo, but he went through a bunch of stuff. I remember watching in his videos, like in his old videos, he fell and broke his wrist, and it was like, they were saying it was like the 13th time he broke each of his wrists. But then he got into drugs, and recently, like 5 or 6 months ago, he became a professional skateboarder again, and has cleaned up his act. He's not on drugs, and he's a professional skateboarder again. So this is him as a kid. I'm definitely saving this. Got my Pink Floyd, The Wall record from my uncle's collection. He passed away. We're cleaning out his house, and this was one of the things I kept. That was right here. Glass Alchemy. This was when I first started glass blowing. This was one of the big companies that made different color glass that we could get. So this is a list of all the different colors. Oh my god, I do not want to rip this. So each one of these goblins' head is an example of a different color glass that you can purchase from them. And then he uses it to show what it looks like in the glass. So this was really cool, and it shows you everything about it. I'm gonna hang on to this. Alright, this picture I'm definitely keeping because that board right here is my first actual skateboard that I've ever had. And I bought it right around, it was that year. I have a picture I put on Instagram kind of recently.
2001.
2001. I started skating in year 2000, but my first year was with like Walmart boards. And then 2001 was when I got my first actual deck, and it was this exact Chad Muska red kamikaze board. And I thought Chad Muska was really sick. This is from a Shorty's team. No longer around, but they were really sick. It was more like ledge skating. Chad Muska was good at big handrails and stuff, but wow, this is a classic. This is also one of the first posters that went up. So this is 2001. The other ones were 2002. This could be one of the oldest right here. So we gotta keep this in good condition.
I tried to take it off once and you...
Yeah, I probably... If she's trying to take things down, I'll lose it. This Hendrix piece I've always loved. I bought it when I was on a trip to Florida visiting my friend Manny. I bought it at a record store. And it's been in every room I've moved into since then.
There's no way.
It'll always be in my room because it's so sick. Love Jimi Hendrix. Love the purple font. Love the picture. Love this album. Everything about it. So nice.
Oh.
And we got Jerry Sue when he first got on America. Switch crook and a canine. I used to love his shoes. Jerry Sue Americas. I had a shitload of pairs of those. So we are going to keep the Jerry Sue. I'm not even sure who this is right off the top of my head. Oh, this had 2 layers to it. Oh, this was my old favorite skateboarder, Mark Appleyard. Back in like 2002, he was my favorite. This is from the first flip video, Kickback 5.0. Also one of my favorite tricks. Kickback 5.0 in the hubble. So we'll save that, but I don't know why I layered this over it. Might have to call it a day for right now. But
tomorrow.
It really looks like we haven't done much, but we kind of did do a lot.
It looks like crazy when you look over here.
Yeah, and I'm still undecided if this is all going to be one video or if I'm actually going to cut this right now and make it a 1 episode. Because this would easily be like 3 or 4 videos because there's so much more to do. But yeah, until tomorrow I'll figure that all out.